The latest exhibition that we're hosting at the National Gallery is called Blue Meridian, and it really is an artist's exploration of his maritime heritage and also his contemporary Caymanian culture, very much based on water, as the title suggests. Meridian, of course, is a geographical location where the Cayman Islands are actually located on 80 degrees west meridian, but also it means ultimate blue, so really it's a double play on the term blue, and of course you'll see that by looking at some of the pieces in the exhibition. Well, we've been very fortunate enough to collaborate with RBS Coutts again, who are long-term supporters of the gallery, and as soon as we heard about this collection, which is actually Davin Ebanks' master's thesis show that he recently completed at the Kent State University where he teaches, and we found out about the exhibition, collaborated with Coutts as our lead sponsor, and we're able to bring this show home. It's very much a homecoming in Davin's eyes for bringing the work that's all about the Cayman Islands back to the island where it belongs. The exhibition, as you'll see, is actually a series of works that are actually cast glass. So they're what we call installation pieces. It's a very contemporary form of art and something that we really haven't seen before in this medium in the Cayman Islands. Well, the exhibition is really about Davin's past and the past, obviously, of his ancestors in the Cayman Islands. He's a fly fisherman and he learnt to fish from his grandfather and of course his grandfather and his grandfather before that. So this is very much a family story, and a lot of the pieces are narrative pieces, and they're actually talking about our seafaring heritage, very much our turtling industry, but also the loss of that industry and the twilight years in the 50s, the 40s, of when that was really coming to an end as a very sort of fundamental part of who Cayman is. So he's lamenting the loss of our heritage, but also very much looking at now, what replaces that in its contemporary context. So really studies of water from all three of the Cayman Islands, and you really need to come down and look at the pieces on display to sort of understand where I'm coming from with that, because it really looks like Davin's just waded out into the ocean, cut out a block of the water and somehow magically transformed it to the gallery floor. So sort of frozen water in space. It has a real magical feel to it. Quite stunning work. We have about, in total, there are 10 individual installations in the exhibition and multiple parts of those installations. So we've actually tried to sort of display it with a lot of negative space and some very dramatic lighting, so you really get this sense almost of being underwater. The exhibition itself is based on the grid, as we were talking about the Meridian, and each piece is displayed sort of in context with that grid. So you'll start off in very deep water with some really huge glass casts, and actually move through the sort of geographical journey into the shores of Cayman. And of course, as a fly fisherman, he spends a lot of time in about a foot of water. So there's some amazing studies of the shoreline and the sand underneath that, and also the ripples of the actual sand underneath the water. So really when that's lit, they become almost, as I said, these sort of magical sculptures that really look like it's real living water. So the gallery's been really fortunate enough to get a partner like RBS Coutts once again in order to bring this work down, and it's been a fantastic experience for everyone involved, and we just really encourage people to come out and see the work. And you have until March, so quite a long time. We've got the show on for about 3 months, and the National Gallery is open from 9 till 5 daily.